Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be checking out the Sabb 340. This aircraft is a Swedish-made aircraft. It is, I think, June 2018. There was 240 of these in operation in 34 different operational uses. And I believe in 1985 they stopped production of it. So we do have like the Q400, I think, was one of the replacements. This aircraft's engines are not the I think it was a PG8 engine. These are actually the General Electric, or the German electric engines. So we're gonna jump inside this aircraft. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about it as we get in here. Now it does show here max altitude of 13,000 feet, but I have looked it up and it's showing that it can go up to 25,000 feet in the actual real aircraft. Also, I thought it was quite interesting to find out that these are about $2 million for each aircraft. I don't know if they still cost that. I don't know if I don't even think they're making these aircraft anymore because it's not really financially viable anymore. I believe they've been replaced with most regional jets, and also the Q400 replaced most of that as well. Now, in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it says that the range on here is 805 nautical miles. I don't know if that's accurate to the real thing, but it's a possibility, right? Who knows? Also, this has about 34 seats. It can hold anywhere from 30 to 34 passengers. Some say, if I was looking them up, some say that it holds up to 36 passengers. So I'm not sure how accurate that is, but Microsoft Flight Simulator says that it can hold up to 34 passengers. And it says it has a cruising altitude in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, it's raining here in Florida today. Of 13,000, or yeah, 13,000 feet. But I don't think that is actually accurate. It is a beautiful looking aircraft. Let's just take a look at this thing. So, look at that thing. I mean, I love the way this plane looks. And I flew it before. It does handle really well. This is made by Coronado and Microsoft. It's a default with the deluxe package. We're flying a Spirit Air livery here today. We're going to take it up for a little bit of a test flight. It has a cruising speed of 300 knots. I've looked here at 35,000 feet with 33 passengers. It's supposed to be a cruising speed of about 286 knots. So I'm not sure if the numbers in Microsoft are more realistic than the numbers that are actual numbers of the aircraft on the sales here. It burns about 450 gallons of fuel per hour. And that cost is $4,450. Supposedly, that's what it says. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Let's remove the wheel chucks. Let's jump inside this aircraft. I'm curious if it got any better. I did look at this before. What else can I tell you about this thing? I mean, there's really not a lot to it. I'm going to show you. Let's start it up and everything. It does come with an FMS here. And I believe this is I'm not sure if this is a VADEC control, but you have to control your engine power on your own here, which is pretty cool. You got your props for your engine cutoff. So this is more along the lines of a little bit easier. I guess it does the fuel control on its own. A very old school look to it here. Let's take a walk around inside of it just to look at it and see what's going on. So this is a configuration of the passenger airline of it. It has the one row on the one side and two rows on the other. You got some seating in the back there. We got a little galleyway. I don't know if there is a restroom in here or not. Did they? Let's see. I'm just checking to see if they actually did any kind of bathroom here. Let's see. Does this door open? No. Just checking for click spots to see if anything clicks in here. I really don't know. Let's see. Nope. Oh, there you go. You do have a cabin light there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we do have some clickable lighting here. That's cool. All right, let's take a walk in the cabin here. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like 4 seating in the back here. Interesting. It's not too big, but it is a really cool airline. I feel like this would be a fun one to fly around, right? Like, very nice looking interior and exterior. It's a little bit noisy out here with all the airplanes, but take a look. Just take a look at this. How many clickable spots here? We got the propellers. You got your de-icing boots. It's equipped with a lot of de-icing, as you can see here. Sorry, I think they're still glitching with the walk around there. I don't know why, but it's not doing what I'm commanding it to do, which is kind of interesting here. So, all right, let's get this thing started up here and take it for a little bit of a test flight. It is a beautiful aircraft. If you guys are enjoying this, consider subscribing to the channel. Smash the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. The support of the channel. You guys are the best. All right, so first things first, we got to get the battery on here. I don't know if there is a... Man, listen to that thing come alive, huh? We do have the radios here with the slide up, COM 1, all your different radio functionality, a little bit of old school there. We got pitch and roll. I don't know exactly what that's for, so I'm not going to touch it. I did start up this before. I'm going to turn that on. And cabin pressurization is here. So you do have a cabin pressurization. You got your autopilot panel here with your heading, your bank, your nav, and of course your altitude select. Let's see if it works with... No, it's not working with Bravo throttle quadrant. So I guess you'll have to do that with your mouse, which is fine. Sometimes it's better to do it that way. Alright, dome light, we got... Let's put on our nav lights, let people know, our strobe lights, to let them know we're going to start this bad boy up soon. Put the seatbelt signs on, no smoking signs can come on. It does have external power too, I guess, if you want to start it up that way. These are your generators. We got battery 1 and battery 2, right? So that's on. And fuel pumps. I guess that's your fuel pumps you can put on. Auto course. I'm not sure what that does. I wonder if that's something to do with engine 1. Let's see if this works here. Let's see how this thing works. So these are in cutoff. These are not working. That's kind of weird. So this is supposed to go forward, but for some reason it's not. Let's put it in start here. It's at fuel cutoff, so we'll put it in start mode. And let's see if we get these bad boys started. I remember, I'm not 100% sure how to do this. I have done it before. Oh, here we go. Start. There we go. So we put that to normal. Fuel pumps should be on. Test. I don't know if I need those on or not. We have the windshield heat is up here. That can go on. Fire extinguishers are checked. Just going through each one of these here. Let's turn that on. There we go. We're getting a lot of stuttering today. I'm not sure if this thing's going to crash out on us. It's super quiet too. I can't really even hear it too good. All right, let's put that into flight control here. There we go. That looks like it's working a heck of a lot better now. Definitely still needs some work here. It's nice animation, but it's not functional so far here, which is kind of interesting. You can put this to standby, auto, put that all the way up. Maybe that's too far up. Let's see what it looks like here. Oh, that's maximum. Okay. There we go. It looks good. I like the animation of it. The lighting doesn't look that great. We'll try to light it up here too. Put the generator on here. That can go to norm. We'll get the engine 2 started here. There it goes. There. It's starting up. Takes a minute to kick on. Not bad looking. We got landing lights on here. All right, we're looking pretty good now. It still needs work, this one. I can tell. All right, let's get the avionics on here. Let me see if I can find the avionics. I don't know if we need that. Here's some of your landing lights, your taxi lights, your wing lights. External power is off. All right. Bus tie here. Guess we could turn that off. We don't need that anymore. Generators are good. And I don't know if we're going to need that or not. We'll put those on. Okay, that's good. Boots. Okay. That's your de-icing. That's your cycle for your de-icing. These are your lights. There's your avionics master switch. There we go. Turn to avionics master. Bus tie. And that. Alright, those are all on. And checked. Alright, I like the little gauges here. And looks like everything's working pretty well. Let's take it for a test flight. Let's see how it flies, see how it handles here. It's not too bad to start up, you know. You can always do, that's your gust lock. You want to take that off so that you can make sure the airplane takes off in the air here. The sound quality is not the best here. It definitely needs some work, I could tell already. Let me see if I can find where the brakes are on this thing to turn off the brakes. Oh, here they are, right here on that side. So, all right, we're good. Let's start getting out of here. As soon as we started rolling, for some reason. I'm not sure why it quit on us. Something's going on with these. I got some electrical issue. I'm pretty sure I turned the generator on. Oh boy.
American 1788, you are 13 miles east. Climb and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway tree 0 approach.
I feel like the
1788, you are 12 miles east of Miami. Climb and maintain 3,000 feet. Contact Miami Tower on 118. Tree.
There we go. Alright, there we go. We'll check it out. I'm gonna put a notch of flaps in here. It's a beautiful aircraft though. I do like the way it handles. Ground handling's a little bit rough. The animation's a little rough. You see the wheel? It's still not as good as it should be for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Also, I'm not sure if it's because we have a high traffic area and we're on the ground at Fort Lauderdale that it's doing all that, but seems to be a little bit of issue there. We're gonna go onto the runway here. For some reason, our landing lights are not on, even though I've put them on. I don't know why the plane is going so aggressively to the left there. That's weird, right? Alright, well, we lost our little altitude thing. I'm not sure why. I'm trying to get the brakes to stop this thing. See, controls. Alright, let's just full power. It still has issues. Just full power, whatever. We're all over the place. 60 knots, that's like 80 knots there. 100 knots. We're coming up. Oops. Touch back down there. I almost stalled it right there. Oh boy, we're going into the trees. And we crashed. Alright, there you go. Let's see. Something's wrong with this airplane, bro. Take the autopilot off here. Yeah, it's definitely not usable right now. It's kind of weird because this plane was actually working very well when it first came out with Microsoft Flight Simulator, So maybe the update screwed it up a little bit. I'm gonna have to try this out again, but it's still not. It's not working. We're about to go down again. I got full power in, or trying not to crash here. I really like this plane too, man. It's kind of sad that it's not working that great. Alright. You know what we'll do? We'll go back into the main menu and try to fly it normal with the configure setup. Since, I don't know, maybe I didn't start it cold and dark. So let's just go ahead, back on the ground here. And we'll try to fly it straight off the bat, you know? What is started up already. And hopefully that works for us. Let's check it out. Alright, here we go. Let's try this one more time.
Tower Sabb Hotel Kilo, 89er 7 Golf ready for departing straight out at runway 28R.
So, it's definitely not me. As you can see, I just started on the runway, and it's still freaked out and not working correctly. Let me try one more thing. I'm going to turn off all my settings on my flight controls here, and we're going to restart it one more time and see if that has anything to do with it. And hopefully we can figure it out from there. This is the last try, guys. Let's try it one more time, and we'll see, and then we'll wrap it up. But this is the Sabb 340. It is a beautiful aircraft made by Swiss people, the Sabb company. I think they make cars as well. But I definitely like this plane. I think it's it would be awesome if it was working properly. That would even be better. But unfortunately, you can't you know, pick what works. And this is what we've been dealing with in 2024 for the most part. And hopefully it does. Hopefully it gets better. Nope. Okay, guys. So there you have it. That is the Sabb. Still a broken aircraft and not working. I tried a couple different ways, but still not working correctly. So we'll have to definitely revisit that in another video. Anyway, that one I would suggest staying away from until they have that resolved. But we gave it a shot. We gave it a try. And there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel. Smash the thumbs up. We'll be checking out some more twin-engine aircrafts in the next video. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye now.